I had a lot of leopard on my emo phase, and it has colors like red leopard,
Oh,
pink
I was
leopard.
never on that way.
That was fun. But
Mm.
wait, I have leopard.
Oh, there she.
Hi, this is Iris,
And this is Sophia.
and you're listening to Undressed.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy
Happy
2024.
2024. It's insane.
It's a
That's-
weird number.
It's a weird number,
2024.
isn't it? I don't know why though. Because I prefer even numbers over odd numbers.
Mm.
But with years, it's different.
Yeah, every time it changes, it's hard to adapt.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be writing 24 now at the end of the dates.
Well,
It's
it's gonna be
crazy.
so weird. Yeah. I sometimes even still get messed up about the 2023 and 2022.
Two.
I'm like, so yeah.
And
But yeah,
now 24 just entered
24.
the
Can't
chat.
keep up.
So people born in the 2000s are now 24.
That's
Great.
insane. That's like a proper adult now.
Yeah,
Like,
proper adult. My
that's
God.
crazy.
Just think when it's 2030, it's gonna be maniac. I think
It's gonna be a maniac.
it's gonna be so weird.
All
2030.
the Gen Zs are gonna be 30.
Damn.
They're gonna be going insane.
I'm gonna go
Literally.
insane. Because I don't know why. It still feels weird when someone tells me they are born in the 2000s.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I don't
like,
know
you're a
why.
baby
yeah,
but
but
they're
they are
not.
not anymore.
at all.
We're just old.
Yeah, we're just old.
So we are recording in 2023. So first things first, but this
Yeah.
will air in 2024.
Exactly.
So we're gonna do a little recap today
Mm-hmm.
of this year. Things we like, things we hate, things that happen, and also our goals for the new year. We're gonna
Yeah.
go through it all.
Did you have a good 2023?
Yeah, I would say lately I've been very blessed to be living like not like yeah, I would say my dream life, to be honest. I'm
Mhm.
really happy with my job, my relationship, with how things are going, my trips. So last year in the end, so 2022, I said like this was the best year
Yeah.
ever.
Mhm.
And now this year, I think this was the best year
Yeah.
ever. So yeah, probably my favorite year so far.
I agree. You know, when I was thinking, because we've been talking about this episode for a while now, and we always say the same thing like, oh, your resolutions, your goals, blah, blah, blah. And I came to the conclusion that if 2024 is as good as this year, I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need it to be to be better. I don't need it to be like to have like more, because I feel like this year was already really good.
Exactly. Don't you feel like sometimes I feel pressure? We always want like something bigger, something new, something better. But when things go really well, I feel like, what now?
Yeah.
You know, like
Uh-huh.
now I'm afraid of a year that goes less good.
Exactly, because you already know like how good it can be.
Exactly.
So I feel like that's my goal, for it to be not worse than this one.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's actually asking for a lot because this
Uh-huh.
year was great for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, having it worse than the old year is gonna be a little pain.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
be
it's
sad.
possible. It's possible though. But yeah, what's your favorite thing you can recall of this year?
Probably the trip to Japan.
So good.
I think so. I
It
think
was
it was
definitely
really
a
fun.
highlight.
Yeah.
There was a lot of trips for us this year, luckily.
Yeah. The job like area was really nice. I feel like we really evolved this year.
Yeah.
And I feel like we managed to have a better work and life balance.
That's so true. This year was a key thing to us, I think,
Yeah.
that balance.
Yeah.
Because and don't get us wrong, we still struggle a lot
Yeah.
with like
Uh-huh.
time management, but we were always like, oh, we want to do the podcast. We don't have time and we're pushing. And we did the podcast, which is one of the highlights for me
Yeah,
of this year, for sure.
it was
We
one
we
of
made
our
it
goals.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of our goals. And we could really adjust to it. It took us a while, but we finally have like a routine with the podcast.
Yeah.
Everything is working. We have like days to shoot. We are being more organized.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting there
Yeah.
slowly.
And it's
Yeah.
not like damaging our other work.
Uh-huh.
So it's good.
Yeah.
We've been able to balance it all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think we're also something new that we've been doing is that we always shoot together.
Yeah.
And lately we've been trying to have like maybe one shoot in the morning, other in the afternoon. We are doing this so we can have more time. And it also opens time for us to hang out as friends,
Yeah.
which is
Uh-huh.
cool.
Uh-huh.
I think it's also something that I would like to pursue in 2024 is have more time to
Yeah.
just hang out and go shop.
Yeah, I agree.
We need
I
that
agree.
kind of
Because
time.
sometimes like when I remember we would even like have only the weekend
Yeah,
apart, and then I would shoot with you on Monday, and I'd be like, I just want to like stay here at this coffee place and talk to you and
yeah,
like hang out,
for sure.
and but no, we couldn't because we had to go like shoot. So yeah, I think we're getting to a good balance
I think so
with that
too.
as well.
Yeah, one more free time.
Yeah. Free time together, quality time together.
It's one of the goals for 2024 is
Yeah.
more free time.
I agree.
What else? What happened this year in terms of like highlights for us? So we have like the trips, we have the podcast.
We went to 2 fashion weeks.
Yeah, we did 2 fashion weeks
Right?
together.
Um,
My brain is freezing.
loading.
Loading.
Um,
Yeah, regarding the trips, I love staying away also for a period, like living somewhere else
abroad.
for a
Yeah.
period of time was very, very fun. Yeah, there's so many. I think there's so many small highlights
Mm-hmm.
and little goals that we.
Oh, I got a new bird.
It was this year?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my god! So
Was
he's
in
not even
April.
1 year
No.
old. Oh
No.
my
Yeah.
gosh!
Yeah. It was in April. So yeah, he's still a baby.
Such a
Yeah.
baby! Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh! So cute. Oh, I have here a list to help us. So a favorite place you visit, I think it's for sure for both of us Japan, right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Then we have an achievement you are the most proud. I think it would probably be the podcast for this year. Was a big thing for us.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yes. What skill did you gain? Did you gain any new skills? You actually started a sport.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind to me, and I'm really really proud. I'm really really proud of that because yeah, I started going to the personal trainer just to work out twice a week. Plus I started doing like Pilates, but like in a studio with machines and
Yeah.
stuff. So right now I feel like I'm really working out 3 times a week. Uh, and I'm really proud of that because I'm keeping that and I'm seeing changes not only on my body but like the way that I feel like better, I feel stronger,
Yeah.
I feel
More
like
healthy in
more
general.
healthy in general. And yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, that's great. And she goes like at like 8 a.m. or
Yeah.
something. Sometimes I'm like, wow.
And it feels really good.
Wow.
It feels really nice. So yeah, and I get excited to go.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
I feel like it's also like you also get hyped about that. Maybe it will go away. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if it's winter and you're still in the mood for it,
go,
then it's good
yeah.
because I feel like winter is the worst for sports. You get like more lazy with the cold. So I don't know how you do it about 8 a.m. But besides that, I think it's very, very cool that you're in it. And it's also good for your head. It's
For
healthy for
sure.
body, but I think like for the head is very important for you to feel less stressed, and
Yeah.
in that time that you're there you don't focus in any
No.
thoughts. You're just
Yeah.
like working out.
I agree. And I feel like it's really good for your self esteem. Like
Mhm.
I get really proud about lifting like about lifting more and more,
Yeah.
for example.
Lifting more and more.
It looks like I'm such a
She's a gym bro now. We lost her.
I'm a teen boy now.
How much do you
How much
lift?
do you But
Lift
yeah,
100.
it's like you're always challenging yourself.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's fun.
You have
I
these
think it's fun.
goals you want to
Yeah.
achieve. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember any skills that I gained this year.
You already
gain?
have plenty of skills. You don't need to learn more.
Ooh. Thank you,
I
thank you.
think so.
There's
I
a
remember that
skill.
last year you learned how to knit, and you did it
Oh,
really well.
that's true because it was like a present that I got for my birthday, which is like a kit that you can build
Yeah.
like stuffed animal with knitting, and I actually love that. I was obsessed for a while, but then the obsession was gone.
Well, but you still know how to do it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. What else? I've been trying to learn a language for the longest time, so next year I want to be more, I don't know, severe with it and
Yeah,
have
on
like a
top of it,
schedule,
yeah.
but it's so hard to have time for everything, but it's all about organization, I
I
think.
think so. Yeah. And maybe really having like for example, I know that I'm still going to the gym because I have the personal trainer and he's
Yeah.
there like waiting for me.
If you
So
need
maybe
to do it alone, it's
exactly
harder.
I wouldn't do it.
That's
Maybe if
true.
you enroll in a thing, maybe an online course or
Yeah.
something that you really need to go.
And can't miss
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that might be the key.
Yeah. I think so too.
What lessons did this year teach you?
Oh, that's a deep one.
I think, okay, so for me, because this year was the year that I was 30. So I think in terms of lessons, I felt a little bit of pressure, not gonna lie. Like when I was 29 turning 30, I was like, what is people talking about? I don't feel any pressure, any like anxiety of turning 30. I was fine. But then suddenly I started having thoughts like, okay, I'm in my 30s. What now? What about the future? About my career? How, like, for how long I want to do this? I don't know. A lot of thoughts run to my mind, and I learned to be more just present and enjoy the moment. Because the truth is, no one knows what's gonna happen. You know, it doesn't matter if you're 20 or 30. No one has their shit figured out. So
Yeah.
I feel like having patience like will release me a little bit from the pressure and anxiety of just enjoying this year, enjoying next year, whatever it brings me, trying to be more present. So I would say that. And of course, like it's a lesson, but I'm still not 100% on it. I
Yeah.
still struggle, but I feel like I need to be more in
Yeah.
the present.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I think that's also something I learned this year about not letting all the small issues get to you and like
Mhm.
seeing the bigger picture and
Yeah.
like believing that things are gonna be okay eventually.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that everything like you are on your own path and what's happening now, it's all gonna work out, I think so.
Yeah, I
So
feel like you're saying bigger picture is a good term because we are always focused. If it's like work or life, we are always focused on what's coming tomorrow or
yeah.
the next goal. So for work, for example, we're like, okay, this is going great, but what about like tomorrow? What about next year? Is next year is gonna have like a lot of clients? It's gonna be good for me. It's gonna bring me to new places.
Yeah.
We're always thinking about that, but if you see it as the big picture, like you were saying, all the journey is beautiful
Of
in their own
course. Yeah.
way, even like the lowest. So it's a thing. You're building a thing like this
Yeah.
podcast. We shouldn't focus on like the views that this one will have.
Exactly.
It's like the
Yeah,
journey that
yeah.
is cool. So
And I
yeah.
think that sometimes you're so focused about the tomorrow that you don't even feel blessed about, for example, now you were saying that one of the biggest highlights of the year was doing the podcast. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's so true.
And you
And
forget.
yeah, you forget to have to give value to the things. And the same thing about our work. If I knew that even 3 years ago, if you told me that I was going to be working the way we are working and doing the things that I am doing now, I would be so proud.
That's so
And
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's an exercise everyone should do.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be like the numbers of or the amount of clients that you would be
Yeah,
proud of. It would be the journey and the
exactly.
fact that you are doing what you love. So yeah,
Yeah.
very well, very deep.
We also asked people for their experiences.
Oh
Should we
yeah.
talk about the replies?
Yeah, since we
Or...
are doing like a recap, maybe
Mhm.
we could talk about because I asked people what they want to leave in 2023.
Oh, interesting.
So before we go into like the new year and what it
Mhm.
will bring, let's see what people want to keep in 2023.
Yeah.
Do you recall anything you want to keep in 2023?
I think not exercising. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like keeping up with the
honestly,
exercise.
same. Because this year I was having my dance classes as
Yeah.
always, and by mid year, everything started to like collapse and crumbling down.
Mhm.
So the place where I was, it got like dismembered.
Mhm.
So everyone parted ways and no more classes. And then I tried a new place and it was a failure. So right now I don't have a place and it's December.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to join something now. So January will be my focus, but I really want to do something. I would love it to be dance, but it's a little hard in Portugal. So if I can't do it, I will do something else. But I'm so tired of not doing anything
Yeah.
sports wise.
Yeah. Well, at least it
So-
wasn't your fault.
yeah, exactly.
things
But it's
just
so
fell
annoying.
apart.
And like you
Yeah.
were saying with the personal trainer that you need like someone to push
Yeah.
you. I'm like that with dance and sometimes it gets in my nerves because I know like the best dancers, they do it by themselves and they learn their skills by themselves. That's
Mhm.
why they are so good in like improv and all. And I don't know why. When I'm at home, I always like work
Mhm.
or chill. I never like am at home and say like, let me dance.
Let me dance. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
But I should, but it's so hard to have discipline and just do it by yourself.
Maybe it's also because you don't have like a proper space. Maybe at your new place
Yeah.
you can.
Oh, we're gonna touch on that later for 2024. So yeah,
Okay.
let's leave the non-exercise selves in 2023.
Mhm.
So what people want to leave?
Okay, the first person wants to stop smoking. That's a very good one. It's a
Yeah,
very good
that's
thing
good thing to leave
Yeah.
behind.
because it has no advantage for you. So yeah, just go for it.
Have you ever
Uh,
been a smoker?
I no, I wasn't never like a smoker, but I always smoked when I drink.
Like
When
a
a
social thing.
yeah, but it's not. I don't know. I'm not 100% in touch with that term because, for example, I have an aunt that is a social smoker. As in, if she goes have dinner, maybe she's not drinking, but if she goes outside and someone is smoking, she smokes.
Okay.
But I need to be drinking. Like I need to be a little bit tipsy.
Okay.
And then when I'm tipsy, I want to smoke.
Cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if I only drink like one glass, I don't want a cigarette, and they're disgusting. And then the next day, I'm like, that's disgusting. But when I'm like tipsy and drunk, I really like to smoke. So yeah. But I never really thought about it as a really really bad thing because I do it like not even once a month
Yeah.
if necessary because I don't drink.
So you never felt
Usually.
like the addiction to it. You never
Exactly,
really
no.
wanted to.
And people say, "Oh, that's how you start," and I
You never
never
evolved.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I have friends that smoke, and I know like how how hard
Yeah.
it is to leave it and how expensive it is.
It's so damn expensive. I'm always so shocked on how much people spend
Yeah,
per day.
yeah. The other day, because like my best friend and your best friend,
They
like
smoke?
they both smoke 2 packages
I
a
didn't know
day.
your best friend smoked.
Yeah,
Two also?
too, like the same as
That's why.
yeah.
Okay, because they know each other and that's maybe that's why
No,
they.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
she smokes.
Yeah.
What? I
2
would
packages
never.
a day. 2 packages a day.
I would never tell.
And then I was like, okay, each package is 4 euros. So 8 euros a day.
Yeah,
8
exactly.
euros plus
I think it's even
365.
more. It's 40 something, right? So
Yeah.
it's like
Almost
almost
10.
9, almost
Yeah,
10.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. 10 per day.
I was like, maybe I should get the Margiela shoes for being a non-smoker.
Yeah, exactly. Girl math.
Girl
So
math.
10
Exactly.
per
I could be a
day,
smoker.
X days. Yeah.
And I
worth
could
it.
be a drug addict. So let's add the money we don't spend on drugs.
Wow. That's a really real girl math.
But
right
yeah,
there.
let's leave this for the girl math, the girl talk episode.
Yeah, so for that girl, she should think about the money and the things she want to buy in 2024.
I
It's
think
gonna
it's
be
really
easier.
smart. Maybe I know that there's an app that tells you how much you saved from not smoking that on that day. Because I remember I used to follow a girl and she was like, "Oh, I stopped smoking a year ago, and this is how much I saved," and it was like so much. And maybe if you download that app and use it, and then by the end of the year you can use that money to buy
Yeah.
like something
Imagine
big for
if
you.
it's around $10 or 10 euros per day, at the end of the year is like 3,600.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You can
Yeah.
buy like 3 pairs of Margiela.
Exactly.
It's a lot.
Exactly. You can go on a dream trip.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we just learned a new information. Our producer used that app and he gave up smoking because of that app for 1.5 years. So you can do it too.
And
now,
then he
now he
started
smokes again. But that's irrelevant. Because you can do it.
Wait, but because I was never a smoker. So when you quit smoking, like for years, something, whatever, do you always feel like an addict to smoke? Because you're always like when you're nervous or something, you deep down you want to go back. So why did you go back? Just because? Oh, because you're bored. Okay.
Okay, it was
Okay.
because of COVID.
You were bored during
Because,
COVID.
yeah, he was born during COVID. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. We still believe in you. You will do it.
Leave it in 2023, the smoke. January 1st,
Okay.
nothing.
Oh.
Oh, second guessing yourself. Leave it behind. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So this person is gonna start trusting more herself, her instincts, and yeah, that's really good. I should do that too.
And acting more. Just
Mhm.
act when
Yeah.
you feel like it.
Yeah. I might do that too. Okay, so the next one is laziness and postponement. So basically just being how do you say it?
Procrastinating
Exactly,
or yeah,
procrastinating. That's the word I was looking for.
that's good to leave behind
Yeah.
too. So it's similar. Just be more active and instead of like dreaming about things, just actually doing them.
Doing them. Yeah.
Oh, being so shy, you want to leave behind. Yeah, I kind of understand that actually.
She's like, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I understand because I'm always very shy and I feel like I've been changing through
Mhm.
life a little bit. But also something that I would say to you is that if you want to improve on that, go ahead and it's gonna like work in your favor in some things. But don't be like mad at that part of yourself because I feel it gives you character as well. So you can obviously try to be more social if you feel better that way, but also embrace a little shyness because it's like
Mhm.
it's just part of you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cute. You're cute. Ooh. My relationship. Girl. Do it.
Damn, someone's
Damn.
gonna have their heart broken.
Broken. But yeah, new year, new you.
New year, new boo.
New year, new boo. Or stay single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Summer is coming.
Damn. So this summer was hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer.
That's also a highlight.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be the next trend for 2024.
True.
It's gonna be like couple summer, so we can be
Couple
in
summer.
trend.
True. I mean, we were still hot girl summer.
Ooh, I like that.
We were.
So this person wanna leave behind the fact that she's obsessing over people that she can't get out of her head. So she wants to leave that behind.
Girl, you need to do some voodoo shit.
Well, if it's stuck on your head, I think the best way to leave it behind is to act about it.
Exactly.
Why are they on your
Just
head?
tell them how you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like the best way is to be honest. When you have like someone in your head like that, it's like
I'm hoping it's like because you like. Imagine if it's like obsession.
she's like,
know?
yeah, I should kill them all.
And we're like,
They're
act
getting on
on
my
it.
nerves. Act on it.
Girl, you should act.
Do it. Become a serial killer for 2024.
Then we're gonna be like arrested because of this podcast.
Okay, do you have more?
Leaving comparison behind so I can live my own liberated life, whatever. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. I swear. I used to have this as a wallpaper on my iPhone back in
So-
like 2019 or something.
To remind yourself.
Yeah, because you always feel like the grass is greener and it's
That's
not.
true.
So yeah, you should focus on your own lane. Stop like looking about what others are doing, because if you like spend your time looking at others, you waste time not focusing on your thing. And yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's very, very true. And everyone, like you're saying, the grass is greener. So sometimes you feel like someone else has the perfect life and
Yeah.
they don't. So yeah,
I
leave
agree.
comparison behind.
Let's all leave comparison in 2023.
So let's change it up now to what we want to bring to the new year. Let's talk about New Year resolutions. So there's something you want to do differently?
I feel like I only want to be able to continue to do what I'm doing now, in terms of what we have already talked about, like continuing to be able to stick to like my exercising routine, because I do feel like it makes me feel better. Also, um being more organized. Well, we also
Yeah.
talked about how we are getting a more balanced work life, and I think that's also good. Um to be able to rest, because I feel like these last couple of months, the last 3 months, I was overworking myself and I got sick so many times. And
Yeah.
I think that's because I didn't stop. So maybe be able to rest whenever I feel like I need to. But also, I hope to travel as much as I did this year. So, yeah.
Yeah. If things are going good, you can just, your resolution can be just like, keep going, you know?
Exactly. Keep going.
I remember we were talking the other day that it's like so much pressure to like
Mm-hmm.
almost try to build an entire new self on the new year, and it's not
Yeah.
needed. If you're happy with yourself, it's just like to keep
Yeah.
going.
Exactly.
But yeah, for this year, besides like the going back to working out, going back to being more active, whatever, and being more serious about my Japanese lessons,
Mm-hmm.
the goal for me is to finally move in my new house that is building
Yes.
since forever.
Yeah.
And this year it has to be ready.
It will.
Otherwise,
for sure.
I'm gonna die.
No, it will. It will. It's all gonna be super fine. And it's gonna be in the first.
Yeah, quarter. It's supposed to
quarter,
be
yeah.
like in the first few months. It's going
Yeah.
well now, so I'm really hoping. And talking about house, I need to tell you this because the other day I was thinking about my life in the new house
Mhm.
because I'm staying with my parents while the house is being built and my boyfriend is staying over. So we sleep in the same room, obviously. And we were sleeping. I have the lightest sleep, so I hear everything around me. It's a blessing and a curse. And my boyfriend has deep sleep, so sometimes it can be challenging. So I was sleeping and I wake up like, because I was hearing someone upstairs, like steps, someone
Okay.
moving. And upstairs is the living room. So it's a little different from the usual house.
Yeah.
Usually, when you have 2 floors, the bedrooms are on the second
Upstairs.
floor. So this is different. My parents' house has the bedrooms on the first floor, like ground level. So I was hearing someone above my head, which means in the living room. And I wake up, and my first instinct is always to go check the video cameras because we
Mm-hmm.
have like video cameras towards the outside. So if the someone is inside, it means that they walked in some house. So if I adjust the time frame a little bit, I can see if anyone entered the house.
Yeah.
That's usually my. And also, the second plan is to listen to see if I hear any other noises. Like if it's my parents, I would hear them just going down the stairs back
Yeah.
to the room if they
Mm-hmm.
are gonna grab something. It's like 3 a.m. at this point.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. So
Okay.
I was
And
a
you
little
kind of
stressed.
recognize, like when you're to your parents, you recognize the footsteps, right? Like the way they walk. Maybe
Mm,
not.
yeah, maybe not, because I was like waking from my sleep, so I was
Yeah.
just like hearing the noise. But I feel like when I stop for a while to listen, you will hear like the fridge or some,
Mm-hmm.
like something.
Yeah.
Someone is going into the living room at 3 a.m. to grab something is the only
Mm-hmm.
explanation. Uh, but yeah, I freaked out a little bit and I decided to open the video cameras and they were off. They were not working. So I started stressing like, fuck, someone is breaking in and they turned off the cameras on purpose or something. Like,
No.
usually never fails. So I was stressing out and my boyfriend completely sleeping. So I wake him up. I needed to have backup. So I woke him up and I was like explaining the situation. I just heard someone upstairs. I can't hear anything else and the cameras are turned off. And he was like, it must be your parents. And he fell back to sleep. I felt so betrayed.
Excuse me.
I felt so
Man
betrayed.
up.
So betrayed.
Oh my god.
And I was like getting really mad. And I was like, first, I'm gonna sort this out by myself. And
Okay, I'm gonna die alone. That's fine.
so I get off my bed and I start walking towards like the hall to do something about it, at least to check on my parents. And that's when he decided, like, okay, I need to wake up because she's like doing shit now. So he's so mad because he wants to sleep. And I'm like, what are you doing? You don't believe me? Go back to sleep. So yeah, so we go to the hall and it's quiet. So no lights are on. I can't hear my parents. And usually by this point, if they are awake and if they are the ones making noise, they would talk to me, like,
Mhm.
you're awake too, or it was me, I'm here, whatever. And no talk. Their bedroom door is closed, so I'm guessing they are asleep. And I move towards the stairs and I'm like, I'm going up to see. And my boyfriend's like, okay, let me go in front. He finally manned up and he went up and we turned on all the lights, nothing was there. Oh, because before this, wait, I decided to check one last thing. So I sent a message through WhatsApp because my dad usually it's like a night owl. So sometimes
Yeah.
when there's noise at night is usually my dad. So I sent him a WhatsApp message asking, it's you? Are you awake? I heard someone upstairs. And I got no reply. So I was like, if it was him, he would be awake and with a
Yeah.
phone. So that's why I got so stressed. So we went upstairs and turned on the lights, and no one was there. So while we were just coming down the stairs, my dad talked to us and said, like, what's happening? And I'm like, I heard someone. And he was like, it was me. So everything was sorted.
Okay, good.
But the next day, I was talking with my boyfriend and I was like so mad. I was like, we are about to live together alone in a house. You can't do this. You can't do this shit to me. If I hear something, you need to believe me. And I was
Yeah.
true in the end. I was like, it was true in the end
Yeah, of
because
course,
my
'cause you
dad was
did.
upstairs.
Yeah.
So I was like, freaking believe me next time, because then we're gonna be dead. Both of us are gonna
No,
die.
you would get away.
So yeah, because of this, that night when we went back to bed, both of us, because we talked the next day, were in bed, like not able to sleep because we were thinking about like the new house and how we would move if someone
Yeah.
tried to get in.
Yeah.
So we came up with strategies now and
Oh.
things that we want to hide, like things that can work as a weapon.
Wow. What's gonna be your weapon? What
Yeah,
is like
we want to have like a really sharp knife
a really sharp
underneath the
knife.
bed, and my boyfriend wants to have like a bat. Is it a bat?
Yeah.
Like a sports bat or something? Because he says if it's a knife, he won't have like the guts to
Uh-huh.
just like
Stab.
stab
Stab, yeah.
someone, and if it's a bat, he will just like close his eyes and go crazy. I don't know how I feel about it, but
Oh, I think yeah, maybe not. Maybe stab is if it's just like one
yeah,
like sad robber. Yeah.
One
maybe
sad
you don't want to
robber.
stab. Maybe
I
you
think I
just
would
want
hide. My strategy would be to hide.
Yeah, same.
But I was thinking about it because I'm anti weapons and guns, but like if I lived in the US, I would have a gun at the house, although I'm against it because if everyone has
Has
it,
it? Yeah.
you would feel like you need to protect yourself.
Yeah. It's really tricky
It
because then you
is.
hear so much shit that goes on when like kids find out the guns.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so against it. But at
It's
the
so
same time,
weird.
you feel more protected in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, let's
let's
see what people want to bring to 2024 or create in 2024. Maybe you don't have it yet. Maybe you
True.
can't bring it.
Okay, so we have bucket lists or like New Year resolutions from you guys, and we're gonna read some. So, travel more. Agree.
Agree.
Actually, we need to travel more, but at the same time, travel less.
Travel the same.
Travel the same. We need to travel more organized, like spaced out.
But that's the thing.
Can't
How?
we?
How? Because it's not up to us, is it?
Yeah,
Because I was
true.
thinking now we are having a more quiet phase,
Yeah, we are.
and it's gonna be quiet at least for January. We don't have much going on. We talked about going to Lisbon, maybe.
Yeah, that's a real short trip.
But yeah, and then we had loads of things going on back in September, October, November. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good thing about our job is that we sometimes get to go on trips with brands and all,
Yeah.
which is very cool. But something else is that I love to travel on my own as well, like just with my boyfriend or something to like plan our trips.
Mhm.
And right now I feel like it's harder to plan our own trips because you never know in which like part of the year you should do a
Go.
trip
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
if then brand deals come out, you can kind of merge
Overlap,
and
yeah.
overlap. It's kind of hard, but yeah, just travel smart.
Travel smart, yeah. Okay, be single and enjoy life alone. Yes, Queen. You should always start being happy with your own self, and then the other is going to extra and not complete you.
No, that's true. I probably
know?
not the best words, but it's true. I was
Thank you.
listening to
Thank
I don't
you.
know. I think it was a TikTok. Someone was saying that happiness needs to come from you, and if
Exactly.
you rely on your partner for happiness, then it's like toxic.
Exactly.
It's just like a
Exactly.
compliment. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you're like your own ray of sunshine.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Find the courage to become an influencer. It doesn't need you need courage, but more than courage, it's like you need to act because I feel like everyone's like, oh, I need courage, I need courage, I need
Yeah.
to be more brave. And what about other people? No, just post.
I have
Post the
that
damn
so much.
content.
I hear that so much. Like people talk about other people a lot when it comes to becoming an influencer. Like my friends, my family. And it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't even come to my mind.
And it's so weird because being an influencer, it has a good thing, which is you don't start like, I'm gonna start my journey to become an influencer. You just start posting.
Yeah.
And it's not very different from what your friends are doing. You're simply like putting more work into it, but it's
Yeah.
not why is it cringe if you're trying to achieve something, but if
Yeah.
you post as a joke, then it's not?
I know, it's so I hate that mindset.
It's so
And
weird.
to be honest, I feel like it's an excellent way of getting rid of toxic people in your life. Like
Yeah.
if you start doing that and if people like start to like make fun of you, like, oh, look at her, she's trying to be an influencer. That's not people who you want to hang out with.
That's so true, because it's like any other job. You need to start somewhere, and if you're trying, if you're like you're getting into, I don't know, engineer, and you start by like the lowest point in your company, other people won't mock you for
Yeah.
it because it's the
Yeah.
only way to
Uh-huh.
start. So I
Uh-huh.
don't know why
I feel
suddenly
like
in our,
that's jealousy
probably,
talking.
yeah,
Probably people who probably want to do the same, but they don't have the guts to do it. So if when they see someone, it triggers them. So that's why
exactly.
they do that type of comment. I feel like that's it.
That's true. Just,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, gain that courage and just post, don't think too much.
Exactly.
Have someone that wants to learn Japanese. Same. I want to learn so many languages. Languages are
Same.
so
I would love
beautiful.
to talk all of the languages
I
in
would
the
love to have
world.
like parents from different countries because it helps.
True.
It's true.
True.
I'm so jealous of that type of like family that like the kids learn like 3 languages growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's really fun. Try a new hobby. Making jewelry. Ooh,
Sounds nice.
sounds nice.
You can then like make your own stuff, which is it helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have like stop drinking. Someone wants to stop drinking. Well, if it's a really big addiction, then I'm all for it. If it's
Yeah.
just like social, I feel like it doesn't harm.
Yeah, true. I like to have the occasional night out with drinks, but I
Same.
feel like I hear some cases where people get like really like they don't know how to stop, you
Yeah.
know,
Or
and
they fuck up every
they
time
yeah,
they're
or they get
drunk.
violent. So
Yeah.
if it was the case, I understand why you would feel the need to stop, and I think that's probably the right way to do it because there's people who can't really handle alcohol,
Yeah,
like
that's true. They become so annoying.
yeah.
It's true. It's true. Some people get more fun, some people get more annoying.
Yeah.
So if you're one of the annoying ones, then yeah.
Maybe switch to drugs.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You heard it here first.
I'm very kidding. Okay. Change my style. Ooh, love
Ooh.
that. Just get rid of all of your clothes. I like the dramatic way.
Change?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
sell everything. Create a new
Wow.
wardrobe. Do it.
Damn.
Like a capsule wardrobe.
Wow, I love it. Yeah, I like the change, but I like changing my style. So you just like pick a different style for yourself? Like I want to be.
I don't think I'm not thinking that way. I'm thinking more like they don't like the way they dress
Mm,
and they want to switch
change
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Also, I want to just do a less cleanup before the new year in terms of clothes because
Yeah.
we've been doing like a lot of cleanup so we can sell stuff because we have a lot of things, but I really want to do a last one because I still have like winter clothes to go
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
and that it feels refreshing to get
I
rid of
love
some
I
stuff.
love to get rid of stuff. It's really good. Whenever I have some free time now, that's how I spend it.
Yeah.
Becoming very boring. But yeah, we sell our clothes on Vinted. So if you guys are interested.
No, but I feel it's very smart, even because Vinted or apps like that, they start appearing for everyone to be able to sell their clothes. So if the clothes don't match your style
Yeah,
now,
maybe you
or you
should.
don't like them anymore, but they are still in good quality, you can try to sell it, and with the money you earn, you can invest on new clothes.
Exactly. And the morning you earn, it like you get it on the app and you can use that same money to buy more stuff on the app. So it's a win-win situation.
Yes, love that. Not to get pregnant.
This is
You
my
know,
favorite one.
you know what? There's a filter on TikTok that predicts like your uh
2024.
thanks for
Uh-huh.
20, and this was what came on mine when I tried. It was like what appeared, not to get
Oh,
pregnant.
that's good. I was
That's
like,
good.
oh, is it get pregnant? I was like, oh,
No, it was
not
not
to
to
get
get
pregnant. I
pregnant. It
did
was
that
my
too, but I don't
resolution.
remember mine.
It's very fun.
Must have been not really fun. Okay. Getting the driver's license, that's so
Mm.
exciting. I feel like
It's stressful though.
it's really stressful. I cried when I finally got mine, but I feel like it completely changes your life.
It does.
I feel like it's such a good thing to have.
Yeah, I think
And
it depends on where you live.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
here it does change your life
Yeah.
because our transports here, like public transports, are not the best. So it does give you some freedom.
Yeah.
Eat less sugar. This is so boring.
Boring.
No.
And the next
I know
one
it's
is
not healthy,
drink more
but
water. So we can just
also
talk
boring.
about both together.
Also boring. Boring.
Boring. Eat more sugar, drink less water.
Be happy.
Be happy.
Stop consuming so much. This is kind of related to the other thing that we're saying about Vinted and all. But I've been realizing this year. That's something that I've been doing with my purchases. I prefer, obviously, because I have now like the power to, but I prefer to have something that I really want, even if it's more expensive, instead of like a lot of smaller
Yeah.
things. And something else is when I'm purchasing now, and even when I'm choosing from like brands, because brands send us clothes for free, and you can get engaged in that and forget about like all the consumption
Yeah.
thing and go overboard because it's free and
Mhm.
it's for you. So I'm trying to be more aware, even when I'm picking stuff from brands. I'm trying to pick stuff that I know I can rewear and that
Exactly.
is not like just
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah, because I feel like in our job is really easy to like pick something that you know it's gonna be like hyped for like a
Yeah,
post. It's like, oh, this is gonna have so much engagement because it's like a
true.
fucking rainbow jacket, whatever. No, that actually looks really bad and tacky. But you know what we're
Rainbow
saying.
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
but yeah, I'm also trying to do that because he would probably just gonna wear it for one post and then not even be able to. Oh, and another thing is, I try to imagine how I would style stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like I wouldn't be able to style it more than once, I also
Don't
don't.
buy
Yeah, or don't
or
ask.
ask. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the same now. I'm trying to really, even if it's like small accessories, if they are, imagine like a very bright pink beret, it would
Yeah.
be like super vibrant for a picture and get like engagement and all. But like next time it will feel like the same outfit because it's so
Yeah.
vibrant. So I'm trying to pick more neutral. Also I remember the other day because we were talking about like the Wales boner sneakers, and when I was in London I had like the leopard ones in my hand, and I was like, so in that moment I was like, I'm gonna grab them,
Yeah.
and I was wearing some leopard loafers that day,
Yeah.
and it hit me like, stupid bitch. It's like the same in a
Yeah.
different format.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you need to really
The leopard loafers were from Zara, right?
no.
No? Okay, because Zara has like the really similar ones. And I had that same thing with the loafers.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I really want the loafers, but I already had the trainers. So yeah, I didn't get them as well.
Yeah. And I
Um,
think probably last year or another time it would be like, no, it's different,
yeah,
but you need to be smart about
yeah.
it, and it's like the same vibe. You can style it a little different, but it's like it's a leopard shoe,
Hmm.
you know?
I
Why
agree.
have two?
Yeah. Okay, and to wrap it up, someone said, just be nicer, to be honest. And I feel like that's something everyone should do.
Everyone needs it.
Everyone needs to be nice because you don't know what the other person is going through. So, yeah, being nice is always the key.
And I feel after COVID, let's be honest, everyone is rude now.
Yeah, people are all delulu.
Oh my god, like in the traffic, I
Yeah.
I see myself swearing at other cars now, and I never did that.
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong? It's because people are like doing stupid shit, but then I'm also being stupid for cursing at other people.
Yeah.
So we all needed to be
Mhm.
more chill and more
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, are you excited for not the New Year, but the New Year's Eve? Do you like it? Do
Ooh,
you
New
enjoy
Year's Eve.
it?
Mm, it's hard. I like the concept of it, and regarding like imagining a party for it, or like a what I would wear, I actually prefer it to Christmas
Yeah.
in terms of like the whole idea of the celebration. But there's a lot of things that I don't like about it. Like I'm not a person to go downtown in the
Yeah.
cold.
No.
I don't like to go to clubs because they are so full on New
Mhm.
Year's Eve. Restaurants are so damn expensive, and you
Yeah.
eat so badly
So
on
bad.
that
It's like
night.
€100 for like one glass of champagne
Yeah.
and a little bit of food.
And you can't even pick from the menu. It's like
Yeah.
everything is like a menu that is already there, and you
Yeah.
pay so much money. So I decided to do like a house party this year, last minute.
Good.
And we are only four so far. But I think I prefer because I don't even love fireworks, to be
Yeah.
honest.
No, me neither. I don't care about it. But yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be
Um
very chill
I
this year.
think it's to me it's actually a little bit scary. I feel like it's a little bit scary because I feel like there's so much pressure associated to it, associated to like this whole thing we're talking about,
Mm.
actually, like the New Year's. And I feel like when we have a lot of traditions here in Portugal, at least, like we have like the thing of eating like the 12 raisins.
That's my worst nightmare.
We have the thing of wearing a blue knickers,
Underwear?
blue
Yeah.
underwear, and it needs to be new. And then in my family, we do a thing where we need to hop on top of a chair and then
No.
fall. Yeah, with your right foot. So there's so much fucking pressure. So you
Damn.
need to be wearing like new blue underwear, and then you need to be on top of a chair. And then when the clock hits 12, you need to eat all of your 12 raisins. And for each raisin, you need to ask for one wish. And then you need to fall over the chair. It's
Wait.
too much pressure. And I feel like if I fuck up, the whole year is going to fuck up. So, yeah.
So wait, you need to eat the raisins on top of the chair,
Yeah.
and then only in the end you can fall.
Exactly.
Oh. Oh, there's another one of putting cash on the sole of your shoe.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really, I feel like there's so much pressure.
I only do the blue underwear because my mom makes me. So she
Yeah.
buys it for me. I have no choice. She's like, you're wearing this.
Yeah. To be honest, I've always done it, and now I'm scared of not doing it.
Yeah. Because you went
So yeah, I need to get some.
But I
Um,
don't do the raisins because I hate it. If I do it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw up.
No, I don't eat raisins. I eat 12
Grapes?
pinhões.
Oh, like nuts.
It's like a little nut. Yeah, and I love them. So yeah,
Mm.
my mom always had them for me.
You kind of replace
Yeah,
it.
I replaced them because I don't like grapes either. So yeah.
That's nice. I don't do
Um,
those. I only like sheer with champagne. And I started, I think it was 2 years ago, to go buy like a fortune cookie. And I know this is not like a tradition from anyone, I think.
Yeah.
But I bought it once and I liked the feeling of like reading the fortune for the next year
Yeah.
on that day. So then I've been buying it for 2 years straight, and I already bought like for
Ooh.
this year. And something else is that I bought from Japan like how did they call like the red? I don't remember the name now. And they are like these red dolls that have no eyes. So you need to paint one eye while you ask for a wish. And then you only paint the other eye when the wish comes true.
Mhm.
So I bought them, and I haven't done anything with them, haven't painted any eye, because then I heard you need to do it on the new year. And because I was always like, if my wish is like eternal, like just be happy, when will I
Yeah.
paint the other eye?
When you die, when you're on your bed rest, you're like,
it
And then
makes
you
no
die.
sense.
Yeah.
So if it's like a year thing, it makes more sense because by the end of the year, you need to either get rid of it or paint the eye.
Yeah.
If you're happy that year, just paint it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that also.
That's a
Like,
really cool idea.
yeah,
And now I feel like I want to buy the cookie, the
you
fortune
should.
cookie as well.
You should.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
I will.
really cool.
But yeah,
And I usually save it.
besides that, I think it's a nice party. I like to party.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I feel like our tradition should be more like something that you do that lasts the whole year. Like for example, that doll, or even like the lucky cookies. The fortune cookies. I can save it on my wallet, and then by the end of the year, I can try to see if it came true or not.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
But our traditions, they are just for that day, and there are so many. But it's just for that day, and then for the
That's
rest of the
really
year, they
true.
don't mean anything.
That's so
No one
true.
remembers what they asked 12
Yeah. No,
times.
you know what? I stopped asking for 12 wishes. I was like, I'm really gonna focus on these really good 4 ones.
Yeah.
And then I only ask for the 4 ones.
And then you kind of forget because you can't keep them with you.
No,
It should be
yeah.
something that you can by the end of the year
Yeah.
look. And I feel like they have like really cool things in Japan. Like for example, they go to the temples and they take like the fortune and everything on New Year's Eve, and then they put it on the wallet for the rest of the year. Things like that make so much sense, and I wish we had something that we could hold on to for the rest of the year, like a lucky charm or
Yeah.
something.
True.
But no, we need to eat the freaking raisin.
Yeah, and wear like ugly like blue underwear, and then I have like my underwear drawer is full of blue underwear that I don't like, but because every year like we have new ones.
I don't even
Yeah.
know where that tradition came from.
Me neither.
I think
And
it's because of that thing, like with weddings, they say
something new,
something
something
new,
blue. Yeah.
something
Well,
borrowed.
something borrowed. That does not apply here. But
Imagine.
I've also heard that every color has like a meaning. Like for example, if you're looking for new love in the new year, you should be wearing red underwear. If you're looking for like peace, you should be wearing white. But I don't know if that applies.
Hmm. Maybe we need to change it up.
I'm scared. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
same. This year was good, so let's
Yeah.
keep the blue pants, the panties. And I think actually my mom bought me the exact same ones as last year.
So it's gonna be a great year again.
Oh, I hope so.
So we asked you guys how you feel about New Year's Eve, and actually 64% of you said you love it. So I feel like people are big on New Year's Eve actually.
Yeah, it's a nice party.
Yeah. And then 36% said they hated it.
No, they couldn't care
No,
less.
they couldn't care less. And then 6% hates it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think hate it is really harsh.
yeah.
Harsh because it's like a party is always a way for you to celebrate with family or friends. And I feel sometimes with Christmas is more like family oriented, and New Year's Eve is more like friends oriented. So
Yeah.
it's a nice time to celebrate. It's usually very cold here, so it doesn't help to just do things outside. Like I love those traditions that people like go swim in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's a really nice way to start. Our president does that here.
Yeah, he does. That's how he keeps himself young.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like temperature is like, I don't know, 1 degree at night, and at midnight he goes and swims. I
Yeah.
think it's at midnight. I'm not sure. Or the next day he goes
I
for
think
a
it's the
swim.
next day.
Next day.
I'm not sure.
It's to start fresh. I like that idea. So, after all the talk, it's time to do a proper recap. And we plan not games today, but we plan award ceremony.
Yay! So yeah, this is gonna be our little 2023 awards. And we're gonna have loads of categories. We have couples, breakups, fashion, music, movies. And we're just gonna give our opinion about it.
Why
Yeah.
go to like someone that knows these subjects very well,
Mm-hmm.
like Oscars or music awards? Why not come to Andres?
Exactly.
We are like the best to comment on any subject.
Such a reliable source.
Yeah, so if you want to know like the best of the best, just come here.
So yeah.
Let's be the judges of
Yeah.
the best.
And without further ado, let's talk about New Couples of 2023 awards.
Ooh, 2023 was Love maniac.
Love maniac, breakups, new couples, random couples. We're talking about. Can I say some already?
Yeah.
We're talking about Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my gosh.
For me, that's the most random one, don't you think?
You think that's the a real runner for the first
Well,
place?
it depends what we consider first. I don't know, but
Kylie was a shock. I think it was like the most
yeah, because
shockable.
you know what? I could see Kendall with Timothy,
True. Would be a nice couple, yeah.
but like Kylie, what are you doing there?
It was a shock to
You
see
know?
that Timothy likes a good BBL.
True. Well, it got
came
everyone
as a shock.
talking. It got everyone talking. Maybe it's PR. Do you think it's PR?
Everything surrounding that family, it's a little PR, I think. But at the same time, I think he finds her really hot.
Yeah.
I think he's actually he has that like a little Sikh boy look,
Yeah.
like fragile.
Yeah.
But I think in the end, he's very much of a bro.
A bro?
Yes.
A bro.
He likes the curves.
Yeah. He likes them curvy.
We imagine him with someone a little bit with that same vibe, you know, like fragile, more
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, he likes them.
True. I mean, I used to imagine that because he used to date Johnny Depp's daughter.
Yeah, she has the same look.
Yeah,
as
they
him.
look like the same person. So
True.
I don't know.
So yeah, that's a good runner-up. But then we have Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. That's a fresh
That's
thing.
a really fresh one,
Really
but
fresh.
apparently goes on for a while now. So she said.
And it's also kind of shocking because people tend to judge a little bit by the looks of it, and he's not like the typical, cutie from Hollywood.
I think it was also shocking because people still associate her a lot to Justin. I don't know why. Anyways, and Benny is a really good friends with Justin. Apparently, they have a song together. So yeah,
she always looks like she's still. I know she gets angry for people associating her, but at the same time, she always gives that vibe that she's still somewhat attached,
hung up.
And this kind of looks like revenge.
Revenge with the capital R.
We also have Avril Lavigne and Tyga, which was so random.
Yeah, I don't have
We
much
have
opinion.
Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny.
They broke up.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah.
How
How shocking.
How shocking.
But they were cute together. They look good. They were like really pretty together.
Yeah, that's true. And they made a whole campaign. So right now it must be cringe.
True.
We have Raza with Eric Andre. This gives a little bit the same vibes as Selena and Benny Blanco. I think the only shocking factor here is like the appearance of the boys, that is not like what society thinks is a match for the look of the girls. But sometimes a good personality wins.
Exactly.
I'm all for it.
Wants what it wants. Oh, then we have my personal fave.
Oh my.
Jeremy Allen White, which is like my crush, and Rosalia.
He's
like,
your crush?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
like
love
to
him.
hear it.
Because have you watched Shameless?
Yes.
Yeah, like back then he was lip.
Yeah.
You know?
I was going to say that because on Shameless, I thought like he had like zero charm to him.
I already found him cute there.
Really?
Yeah, I already found him cute there. Oh well.
I didn't, but on Bear, he shows a more like man vibes, and on Shameless he's more like young.
Yeah.
And so on Bear he's a little more buff and he looks better. But I feel like they are so cute.
They are really cute. I have a little feeling that it might not last though. I don't know why. But
you think so?
See.
I think from these ones, I don't see none of them lasting. I think Avril already broke up with Tyga or something, because I never see them together anymore.
Yeah.
Kendall already broke up. So, but I think we should vote for the award for the most hype, the most shocking, the most like, what the fuck.
I would go for Kylie and
Yeah,
Timothy.
I think Kylie wins here.
Yay! Kylie and Timothy, we
And I
believe in
feel,
you. They are still together now as we are speaking, as we are recording this.
yeah,
By the time this comes out, we don't know. Who knows?
true.
But yeah.
It keeps changing. But yeah, I feel they also deserve the first place because Kendall, although it was also very shocking back then and people were talking a lot, they already did a campaign. They had their moments.
Yeah.
And Kylie and Timothy, they are keeping it very secret,
Very low.
very low profile. So I think it has the potential to move on to 2024 and have like a huge moment.
Yeah.
If they decide to do, just imagine like a campaign together.
Ooh.
Mm.
Let's see.
Well, now it's time to talk about breakups.
No. So blue. So sad. And yeah, let's start with the girl we just talked about, Rosalia and Raul Alejandro. This breakup was
Ooh.
so juicy because they had just released the song together
Yeah.
and they seemed like so happy. They were doing so many videos on TikTok together.
They were very open with their relation. They let us in a little bit.
Exactly.
They were very like intimate on their videos, showing a lot of the relationship, doing because sometimes like celebrities try to like keep their
Mm-hmm.
things private and they weren't like that. So it came as a shock to me. They seemed very solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have Ariana Grande and Dalton. Who's this one? Because I'm lost. This
The
was
husband.
husband.
The
I
husband.
I feel like I thought it was gonna be forever because it was like a legit wedding,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it wasn't hype enough this breakup. So I think this is not a winner because it wasn't very much
True.
talked. She's
True.
very low key now.
Yeah, true, but she's already dating someone else. I don't know.
Mm, interesting.
Anyways, Billie Eilish and Jesse Rutherford. This one was already it's already been a while since they broke up, I
Mm.
think.
And I feel everyone knew they were gonna break up.
Yeah,
Because
it was
this guy,
weird.
yeah, this guy dates a lot of like
Yeah.
LA girls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have Avril Lavigne and Monsoon.
This was for sure a breakup. This guy is also another one that dates all the girls, influencers, whatever.
Offset and Cardi B.
Oh my god, this came such a shock to me, Offset and
Yeah.
Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, they have like 2 kids already.
Yeah, they were together since I don't know.
Yeah, since forever, and they
forever.
have like 2 kids, and they seem so strong.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the one who'd be cheating. She doesn't seem like the one to be cheating as well. So and they didn't make it official until like I think last week, and it
Yeah.
was such a like smooth. She was doing like a live and said something like, "I've been single for a while," and it
Yeah.
came as such a shock.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Me neither.
She seems sad though.
Yeah, I felt that too, that vibe.
Poor thing.
It must be really hard to break up when you have kids.
Yeah, it's been so.
I feel
tough.
like they must have tried everything, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know what's the reason to it.
me neither.
Hope it's not a cheating scandal.
Yeah.
Then Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny.
We've
My
already
gosh.
talked about this one.
But it was also a little bit expected because everyone is like, "How is this breast? Is this not?" So I don't think there wouldn't be like a soul that was like putting their trust into this relationship.
True.
I would vote in the one that shocked me the most, and for me it would be Rosalia
Yeah.
because I thought it was solid AF.
Exactly. I agree. I
Winner.
agree. And it was a really intense breakup. Like they were crying on stage. Both were crying on stage. Yeah. It was hard.
Crazy. Let's talk a little bit about music. So there was a lot of new albums.
Albums.
A lot of new music dropped in 2023. Do you remember your Spotify recap? Were you surprised about what you listened? You were telling me that you listened to less music than last year.
Yeah,
Than
I
2020.
listened to less music this year. I felt like I was listening to a lot of podcasts
Mhm.
and a lot of like specific songs rather than full on albums.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember like listening to the Doja Cat album when it came out,
Yeah.
like from start to end. That's the only one I remember, and the Bad Bunny one. And
Do you remember your first place in the Spotify recap?
I think it was Bad Bunny actually.
Bad Bunny won
Bunny.
first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine was pretty much standard to what my usually recap is, but I also listened to less music than last year.
Yeah.
I think it's just because we've been working a lot and I don't have Spotify Premium.
True.
So
Yeah.
I only listen to music in the car or in my house.
Yeah.
But my first place, I was actually surprised with my first place this year because it was not my favorite from like, I think it shows like 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably like the one that is like the least favorite from the 5, which is SZA, but I also love her.
Yeah.
But it was because her album was really good. Although her album, I think, was 2022, but in December. So I probably
Oh,
was
okay.
like putting it
Yeah.
on and on and on in
Yeah.
January, and it like stole
Probably.
first
Yeah.
place. But yeah, then it was like pretty standard. I got there James Blake because he released a new album that I highly recommend, which is Playing Robots into Heaven. So it was also on my top. Travis Scott, it was not on my top, but I really liked the new album as well. What else? Oh, Doja Cat was also on my top 5 because the new album is also nice.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of controversy on the new album with the whole
Yeah, I loved
Illuminated,
it.
but it was really nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
So Bad Bunny was your first. He also has a new album?
Yeah, nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana.
Oh, gracias.
So yeah, it's the song that the one from Monaco that it's
Mhm.
called Monaco. That's the album from that single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. So he's also a contestant for this award.
Mm-hmm.
We also had a dope album from Lil Yachty, Let's Start Here, this year. Also, Nicki Minaj dropped Pink Friday. I haven't listened to it yet, but it was like last week because
Me
we are
neither.
recording still in the last week of December. So I haven't
that's
listened to
that song. Dolce and Gabbana on my tippets.
it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And also, I don't know if she inserted like the Barbie playlist because
Oh,
she
yeah.
made some.
Maybe.
But yeah, I heard that it was a flop, but I'm not gonna like give my opinion unless I listen to it.
Yeah.
But I like her sometimes. Not like the biggest fan of her music, but I think she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You also put in here the Miley Cyrus one.
Yeah. It was also on my Spotify, even though I don't listen to her that much. But when Flowers came out in the beginning of the year, I was like obsessed. Like, I can buy myself flowers. Like, and I think I played it so much on Spotify that it appeared on my like Spotify
Oh.
Wrapped.
And that song is on this new album.
Yeah.
Mm. So I heard that back then when this song was released, that this song was like because like her ex kind of like dedicated the Bruno Mars songs to her,
Yeah,
and she kind of
Liam. Yeah.
yeah, she kind of reworked the song.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I think it's a really good, like, empowering song.
But you know, there's a conspiracy that she joined the cult.
I wasn't aware of that.
Me neither. I was like searching for this episode, like things that happened this year, and Miley Cyrus joined the cult. Some or like it's a conspiracy, but she's actually hanging out with people from this cult. I don't remember the name. It's like I don't know, endless help happiness,
Endless happiness.
something like that.
I want to join that cult.
And they are supposed to give you like a guidance and kind of like therapy and help you, like I don't know, life coach shit. And she joined or at least be hanging out with them, and people were very suspicious that she's not doing any promo for the album. She was very like quiet and silent about it. So I
That's
don't
weird.
know.
I don't see her as joining a cult because she's like such a strong like
Yeah.
girl. I don't know.
Although she goes really strong on a lot of different phases, that can mean like she can be like easily, I don't know, influenced into, I don't know,
True.
maybe she joined it. I like to know more about it.
Me too. I'm gonna like research when I'm back home.
And last but not least, we have Andre 3000. And this came as a shock because everyone was like, he hasn't dropped anything in a lot of years. And everyone was so hyped about it when he announced he's gonna drop something. So people were thinking it's gonna be like the best rap album of 2023. And then he just came up with this album that is like every track is like 15 minutes of him playing flute. No words whatsoever. No freaking words. He doesn't rap once. There's no lyrics. And it was such a shock to me. But I was reading some interviews and the message is quite nice behind it. Although, like, the album is not that it's bad. I think it's really cool for you to put on while you're doing, like, I don't know, cleaning the house or when
Yeah.
you're feeling stressed. But he was saying how everyone was expecting this of him and he felt so much pressure to outdo himself and his past career
Yeah.
and so many expectations to the new rappers and all. And he felt like this culture was always like surpassing, it's the culture of surpassing, doing the next big thing, going big. It needs to be the next big
Yeah.
hit. And he was like, fuck this, people need to chill, so I'm gonna give people what they need and not what they want. So he gave music for people to chill.
I feel like that applies to us. Like, we should just post reels of us like singing with a robe in bed. It's like, this is what you're gonna get.
This is what you don't know you need
Because
from
I'm
us.
tired of thinking of the coolest outfit for you.
No, but it's true. I feel with the podcast, our message was not that different from
Yeah.
Andre. Because I know people were like, what's going to be hype and what you need to do is a podcast about fashion. It's like videos about fashion because that's what people want. But we wanted to show a different side. We wanted to really show our
Yeah.
personality, although it's not the thing that is going to be the most hype because we are known for the fashion. But we wanted to give people not what they wanted, but what we think they need,
Yeah,
which is to
true.
know us.
Yeah, true.
So,
I agree.
so I don't know the award. I'm going to leave this one because I think by the end of the year, because the year is not done yet, Kanye might release
Oh my
a
god,
new
I
album.
would cry.
He announced Vultures and he gave a drop date, but
Yeah.
then he missed the drop date as
Mhm.
always.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And there's Northwest
Yeah.
in it.
It's your
Bestie.
bestie, Miss Westy.
She killed it though.
She killed it, and I feel like she's gonna be such a star. Like, she already has the path.
Yeah.
Don't you think so? Like, I feel
She
like
has
it.
the swag.
Yeah.
Like
And the drive. I feel like she has the drive. I feel like she wants to slay.
yeah, she wants to slay, definitely.
She wants to
She
slay.
slays. She was on the stage for the listening party, whatever, of the album. She was killing it. She was like not overdoing it.
Yeah.
She has a natural swag to it.
Yeah.
And Kim was doing a live and she started like spilling the tea
Mhm.
and saying stuff that she shouldn't. So she was saying like I'm dyslexic.
Mhm.
So she was so mad. Kim was like, "Don't tell people that." And then she was like, "Then my album is gonna drop." And you can see by Kim's face that it's true. So
Yeah.
I think she might have an album for her own in the works. I don't know how that would go. I think she's too young to have
Yeah.
like her own musical persona.
Yeah. But if she does get bigger in the future, then the first album is gonna be iconic.
True.
When you listen to it back.
Like
yeah.
Justin Bieber though.
Yeah, exactly.
True. But yeah, the song sounds so cool and it's with James Blake. So I'm so excited for the album to drop.
Same.
Let's hope it wins first place.
Yeah.
Let's leave
and,
it hanging.
And maybe I heard like Frank Ocean's gonna drop
Yeah,
new shit as
2024 is gonna be a good
Yeah.
year. I'm just praying. It's been like, I don't know, 7 years or something.
Mhm.
Please,
Please give us something.
please give us something.
Um,
There's hopes for Rihanna too for a new album. So
oh,
let's see.
I would cry as well. Let's see, because she has a new baby. So how do you have
Mm,
time to be at the studio? Anyways, I'm gonna let you pick this one because I wasn't very in touch with music this year.
Oh, I would
so-
say we leave it until. Let's leave it hanging.
Okay.
I think if Kanye doesn't drop it, I think it would be fair to give it to. It's hard because I think it depends on your taste.
Mm.
Like for me, the best of these ones is James Blake, but I think or Lil Yachty, but I think we should give it to probably the most hype. So from this, the most hype I would say is Doja because it created a lot of
Yeah,
buzz and conspiracies.
true,
But I think Kanye can steal this
true.
if he drops.
I think so too. You still have time, Kanye. All right. The next category is really interesting, which is the best TV shows of 2023. And
Mm.
I feel like it's gonna be so hard to pick one.
I don't recall, to be honest, like, I think this year I watched a lot of like TV shows that had like a second season and that I loved, like the second, third, whatever season. But like brand new shows, I don't think I have one that really marked me from this year.
I think Last of Us marked me.
Last of Us was cool. Yes.
But I feel like because it was really in the beginning of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as fresh. But I feel like
And you know, the second season is 2025.
I
That
know
crushes
that's
me
really
because you kind
a
of
shame.
forget about it. You know,
And I heard the Stranger Things. It's like 2026, maybe.
See, I already forgot a little bit about Stranger Things. If it takes too long, then
I know. Imagine back. Maybe it's 2025. I don't know, but I'm sure it's not 2024.
Yeah,
I think it's really. I don't know. It's so annoying. I get the whole thing. Like it takes a while, but
we
it's
have
really
the
hard.
Idol was the biggest fail. If
The
the
Idol
award
was the
was like the
biggest
biggest fail,
exactly,
I
which is the one from The
didn't.
Weeknd.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
No, me neither. I've heard such bad things about it that I was like, I'm just not gonna waste my time.
Same.
Boo. Then we have Beef. We
Oh,
both
I love
watched
that.
it and I loved it.
I
It
think that
blew
one
my
was
mind.
refreshing. I forgot kind of about it because it was in the beginning of the year, but I think it was a little refreshing.
Yeah, it blew my mind to be honest. I feel like it's really different from what you're used to seeing.
Exactly.
Then we have the One Piece, the live action, and I really loved it as well. I can't wait for the season 2.
That was like one really big hit for
Yeah.
Netflix because usually live actions suck, and they had a lot of viewers for this
Yeah,
one.
it was really, really good. Then we have Beckham.
Oh my god, did you watch it?
I watched it and it was really interesting, really
Yeah.
entertaining.
I watched one episode, I think, only.
I feel like if it was like the documentary of the year, it would be Beckham probably. I feel like it was really hyped as well.
Yeah.
I think it was interesting. I learned a lot about him. I didn't know he was as big as he was. I'm a bit ashamed of saying this. Maybe I look really incult. Oh, how do you say it?
Uncultured, I think.
Yeah. Not cultured, but I wasn't aware that he was as big as he was. And I learned a lot like from the whole documentary. And I think it was interesting to learn more about him.
I think they are a really cute couple.
Yeah. And he seems like a genuine good person, I feel like. Then we have 2 TV shows that are from Apple TV, both of them. The first one is called Hijack, and the second one is called Silo or Silo. I think it's Silo. And they're both really interesting. The Hijack one is about a plane that is hijacked.
Makes sense.
Thank you for coming to to my podcast. And then the Silo one is about like life in a bunker in a new reality where the outside is contagious and you can't breathe, so everyone lives in a really big, it's the whole of society living in a really big bunker with loads of levels, and each level is like an hierarchy basically. So yeah, they're both really interesting. This is basically what you should watch if you need to watch TV shows. But yeah,
I haven't watched those two.
I think you will like, especially Hijack, maybe. Silo is nice as well.
So from these ones, from the ones I watched, I think The Last of Us is probably the most
Yeah.
hyped one.
Yeah, I think it
Of the
deserves.
season.
I think it deserves the hype. To be honest,
Yeah.
I wish I could go back home now and watch more TV, more like Last of Us, more episodes. It was so nice. I remember I feel like it was the only TV show that I was this excited to watch every Thursday or whatever it was.
Yeah,
And
it
I remember
was
we commented every episode.
true. I like that every
Yeah.
episode was kind of different in the theme of zombies because sometimes it's
Yeah.
hard to innovate. So it was fun. And I think it deserves the award because of the whole hype, not only about the series, but also about Pedro.
Yeah.
He was like, oh
Zaddy.
my God, such a hype moment.
Such a hype moment. Yeah.
All right. So now we are going to move on to more like fashion categories. So we have
Let's talk fashion. Brands of 2023.
brands of 2023. Nice. So this is like the brand, not that were created in 2023, but like the most hyped ones.
Yeah, exactly. So we have Loewe.
Loewe had a moment this year.
Loewe had a moment. We have Jacquemus.
Yeah, I think Giacomo's had a really hype moment and then he died a little bit. And this winter they are coming up with
Yeah.
really nice stuff. So people are buying more. And
Mhm.
I feel like he's really smart with the marketing though.
He does like such good things.
Really
It's really
good.
creative. I think so. Then we have Stussy.
Stussy was probably the most hype out of the streetwear ones. So yeah,
Then we have Mischief, which I think also gained a lot of hype because of the red boot
the
situation.
big red boots. Yeah.
And then we have Margiela, which I think
Mm,
also had a big comeback this year.
yeah, I would probably give the award to Margiela just because I feel like it was never one of like the more hype, more like trend culture, and to have Margiela in the trends, it's a little crazy because it's very minimalist.
Exactly.
So I think it was a big boom.
Yeah, I agree. And all because of the Margiela, of the Tabby Stealer.
Tabby Stealer, yes. It started with the Tabby. Now I'm seeing like people rocking Margiela more and more,
Yeah.
like all the other things. So
I think so too. I agree. Let's go for Margiela as the brand of 2023.
yeah, it was a big revelation.
Okay, now let's talk trends.
Ooh, trends.
'Cause we had a lot of
2023 was strong on trends.
Yeah. So I think the first one is probably one of my favorite ones, which was jorts.
Jorts.
I
I
love
was
jorts.
crazy about this term because jorts have been around since like
Yeah,
forever.
true.
So what the hell is jorts?
Yeah.
It's just like jean shorts.
Yeah.
It's something that is like sometimes stuff gets
People
hyped
just,
now with
just
new
get
names.
new names. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
With the
Yeah.
makeup, it was like the strawberry makeup, the latte makeup.
Yeah.
And it's just like blush. What the hell? But yeah, jorts were really big, and the bigger the jorts, the better.
The better. Then we have leopard print.
Look
that
at
I
her.
am embodying today.
Yeah, this was very quick. Sometimes trends come really quick. I can even like pinpoint how it started.
I think it was because of the Wales boner.
But I feel like
shoes.
it's weird because I personally I bought my loafers before
Yeah.
they announced the whale boner. So sometimes I don't know how trends
True.
become trends,
Yeah.
but like how all of us independently started like wanting leopard
Yeah,
things.
true. That's really
So
true.
I don't know
And
how it
it's
started.
so cyclical because I remember back in high school,
Yeah.
I remember I was talking to my friend, Nina, and I was like, oh, I need to buy like some more leopard accessories because now I have the shoes and I want to have more stuff. And she was like, oh, if it was back in high school, girl, because my wardrobe was like all
Yeah.
leopard. I used to be obsessed. I had leopard fur coats, leopard like sweaters. I had like jeans, basically the same as
Yeah.
the ones I have now. So yeah, it's really fun
Same.
how cyclical it is.
I had a lot of leopard on my emo phase, and it has colors like red leopard, pink leopard.
I was never on that way.
That was fun. But wait, I have leopard.
Oh, there she is. For the guys that are only listening to us back home,
You know,
Iris just unzipped her coat and she's also wearing leopard inside.
if you think I wasn't trendy, here you have it. All right, so that's a big trend, and I think that one can keep on going in 2024. So it might be a runner-up.
Mm-hmm. Then we have blockcore, which was really huge as well, which is all about the football sweaters, but styled with more like casual stuff.
Yeah, like streetwear.
Um,
This was big. I
it
remember,
was
like
big, and I think
in
it was
summer.
more like Bella Hadid. That I don't know, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. I think it was, I don't know, it started with like the Brazil core
True.
and then it moved into like all
To
different
other,
countries
yeah,
and like the national soccer
yeah,
jerseys. That's a big one and I think it's not going anywhere. So I think when summer comes back we're still going to be wearing
yeah.
jerseys.
I think so too. And thank God because they're really cool.
They are.
I like this trend.
The quiet luxury, I'm not a big fan of this. Uh I think it's just, to be honest, I think it's just a new name for minimalism.
Yeah, I feel like this term came back to life because of the whole Sophia Richie
Yeah, for sure.
trends. Um, and yeah, it's just like you're cooler if you don't wear logos and if you're just, but yeah, it's just like being a minimalist, isn't it?
Yeah, because what's the difference then? Is just because the clothes needs to be expensive and from a designer, even if they don't show like they are,
Yeah,
like it's like a status thing. So if your black t-shirt is from
Zara.
Prada,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
then
was
it's quite
thinking
luxury.
exactly.
If it's from Zara, it's
It's
minimalism.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm not a big fan, but it was very trendy.
yeah. Then we have ballet core. This includes the ballerinas, the little bows.
This was big too.
Yeah, I feel like it's still a little bit. I still see a lot of bows and a lot of like the white
Yeah,
ties. And yeah, I also love it.
me too.
Also a big fan.
Also, like the block core, I think is more of a summer thing. I feel it's harder to dress ballet core in winter. You can put
True.
some bows and accessories, but the whole like ballerinas can be harder to
Yeah,
rock.
and the little like ballet skirts. Then we have gorp gorpcore. Gorp. This
Gorp
is hard to
core.
say. Gorpcore. This is basically the vibe that Iris is wearing on top now. It's like those outerwear jackets like
Hmm.
that you usually wear to go
More
camping.
active. Yeah.
Yeah, more active wear. But yeah, in the mountains.
Yeah, we had brands that
Apply.
were never this hype before, and now it's being
Yeah.
bought by fashionistas like Arc'teryx, Columbia.
Yeah.
We have North Face being so
Even
hyped now.
Solomon. Yeah.
Salomon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember like when the Frank Ocean did his concert at Coachella, he was rocking this. I think it's called Mammoth or something. The brand. It's just like it's a jacket kind of like this for mountain climbers,
Yeah.
and it's a blue one. It's so simple, so basic, and it's sold out.
Yeah.
But it's just a blue jacket. It doesn't even, like, the logo is not even big, and it's sold
Mm.
out. So yeah, that's hype culture.
That's hype culture. And last but not least, we have panties as pants that Miu Miu did so well.
Yeah.
Um, which is basically the mini shorts that almost look like panties
Now it's real
over,
panties
yeah,
actually.
now it's really panties over like black tights. And yeah, I think it's a look. It's cool. I wouldn't say that. I'm not sure if it's gonna last.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of this one, at least for me. But it was a big trend though, and I
Yeah,
can see people wearing, for New Year's Eve, we're probably gonna see a lot of people wearing the sequin
true.
panties.
This week's sequin
Sequin
panty.
panties.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I think, let's see, trends are hard because all of them, I think we should go with the more hype one, because that's like the,
true.
so I would say leopard print, I think it was more the end of the year, so it's
Yeah,
not
I
as
wouldn't.
hyped.
Yeah,
I would say George block core, ballet core. Yeah, one of the three probably.
yeah. Jorts, blockcore, or balletcore. Should we go for blockcore? Because I feel like the balletcore was already a little thing in 2022.
It's true, and it's more like towards girls, and the block adapts to
True.
everyone.
Yeah.
So, and also the jars are so big. This is like a word of the year
Yeah.
almost. So I don't know. Let's go with blockcore.
Okay.
Trust our instincts.
Yay.
What else? Next, we
Okay.
have fashion collabs. So the award for fashion collabs have the nominees: Adidas slash Whale Boner.
Which Miss
Rocking.
Iris is rocking today.
I put some customization with them so they make a little noise.
They're really nice.
Have
I want
real-
to do the same on
yeah,
mine.
I have a lot of pins.
So cute.
This is a big candidate for me for first place because it was so damn big.
Yeah, Palace and UGG. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the
this one.
Adidas,
Oh,
yes,
I thought you were
because they have like
asking.
the silver
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ones.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
first the
no.
black and white was a hit, then the silver one was a hit, then this drop was massive. Every
Yeah.
colorway sold out, so I think it's a big
Yeah.
runner up.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like
Samba was like the 2022
yeah. No, no,
shoe,
no, 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 no.
and they managed to like revamp it because it's hard if one thing is very like a hit on a year, then people want to change it up. But
Mhm.
he brought Sambas to another level.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think they're so cool and they're really unique. And yeah, I think it's what you said. They totally revamp it. And yeah, I want to see what they do next year. Like
Mm,
how will it go from this? Because I feel like at the same time, for example, with our silver ones, I feel like you weren't seeing them as much. You
yeah.
would still see them, but not as much. But now I feel like, hey, everyone bought these ones.
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing the leopard, and I feel like it might become a little bit. You might be sick of them
Yeah, I think
a little bit.
he should change it up a little bit next
For
year.
example, do you remember the campos, the
Yeah.
green campos? Like, I feel like I sold mine because like I feel like I'm tired of seeing them now.
Yeah.
Everyone is wearing them on the street. They're everywhere.
That's why I think
Uh,
it need to be like really smart buying. We need to be more smart because
yeah,
if we're buying just for the hype of it, then we're gonna get sick of
yeah,
them. It needs to be
yeah.
more.
I agree.
What else? Have Palace and Nug. I'm a loser on this one. I tried to cop them. I couldn't.
So sad.
Really sad.
Then we have the Louis Vuitton with Yayoi Kusama. I didn't like this one actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I
I
don't like polka dots.
I'm not a big fan of polka dots either, but I kind of like them over the logo. I
Mm.
think it's kind of unique. I would love to have one, but I think it was like a second, almost like a second drop after 10 years or something. But
Yeah.
it was still fresh in my mind, the other
Yeah.
one, so it was nothing new.
Mm.
I wouldn't say this is a winner.
No. Then we have Mugler and H&M.
Such a fail.
Yeah, I've heard that everything was really bad quality, but like
Really? I haven't seen a
yeah.
piece like in front of my eyes, but I thought it was like so not special.
Yeah. Yeah. And then last but not least we have New Balance with Miu Miu.
I'm also a little hater of this one, although I love Miu Miu. I think there's so much potential
Yeah.
with this
They could
collab.
do so much better.
So much better.
Yeah.
Like Miu Miu shoes are so good if they take New Balance, and they just kept it very, very safe.
Yeah.
It's like the same of buying some New Balance in a plain beige color.
I agree.
So this is not a winner for me.
So
I think
yeah,
Adidas needs to take
I
this.
agree. Adidas Wells winner.
We have a winner.
We have a winner.
Have one last category.
And this is probably the most fun for fashion, which is the fashion moments of the year.
Ooh.
We could not talk about this here. And we are going to start with the Haley and Justin situation.
Oh my god.
Where Haley had a road celebration. I think she was releasing a new flavor of her lipsticks, lip glosses, whatever. And she was all dressed up. She was wearing a really tight, small red dress, like red heels. And then Justin came after her wearing this baggy pants. And then he had like a hoodie on top of his head. And on top of the hoodie was like a pink hat. And he wasn't even put on. He was just like
Yeah.
there. And it was really funny. To be honest, I feel like the funny thing for me was how different they looked. I don't
Yeah.
think any of them looked bad.
Don't you
Um,
think this is kind of staged, though?
to get people talking,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so. I think a
Yeah.
little bit because, like, we think about our looks, right? If we're going on a event with our boyfriends and we are like in totally different vibes, we would kind of take care of it in a way,
Yeah.
or like think, are we dressing up or dressing down to kind of
Mhm.
match? And they are such celebrities, so of course, someone pointed out they have an entire press team. So I think, and if it's for even for her, she would be a little aware of how they will look as a couple. So I think it's somehow it's like a press thing.
I don't know, but it really backfired because everyone was like saying how he does not care about her at all.
Mm.
Because like to be dressed like that when it was her big night, you know?
But at
Like
the
to
same time,
embarrass
they are
her.
thinking of, they are like talking about the big night, and if it's not for them for that, maybe people will like forget her brand and like,
True.
because I feel like now we've been seeing this more and more. We've seen this with a lot of different things. What did we? There was something I wanna. I know like the Travis Scott shoe thing with Nike. Have you seen it? That they released this video chat of him having like this meeting for the shoe and going in and arguing with this guy that had a shoe back in whatever year with Nike, and he wants to adapt the shoe, and the guy was like screaming that he was not happy with the conditions of like the revamping thing, and they leaked that as like, oh my god, Travis is trying to redo this shoe and it's backfiring and they are having trouble. And then they release the campaign and it is them like boxing with each other. The whole thing is about that.
Yeah.
So
That's smart. Yeah.
they are doing this more and more now. I had another case that I forgot, but I think it's about an album or something that someone dropped. Oh, it was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
smoking thing.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said like he's
That's
quit
so
quit
smart. That was
smoking.
so funny. I love that. It was the best moment of the year for me. Because I really believe that. I was talking to my friends about it. I was like, oh my God, can you believe that Snoop stopped smoking? And I remember I used to see memes of people saying that I'm going to stop smoking when Snoop stops smoking. And
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Oh
oh,
shit.
oh shit. And then he released that. It was so smart. Such a smart
So yeah,
move.
we've been seeing this more and more, and I feel like it's worth it for celebrities, even if the response is bad at first. Like Snoop Dogg has so many fans because of that. It could be dangerous for him to start behaving so nicely and saying he's not.
Yeah.
But they don't care about the consequences because the outcome would be
Yeah.
bigger. So yeah. Then we have Doja in red gems.
At the Scaparelli.
Did you like that look?
No.
Yeah, not a big fan of those two.
Oh, and at the same show, there was Kylie wearing the little. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it was at the same show. It was also from Scaparelli.
Yeah,
But Kylie was wearing the big lion head.
not a big fan either.
Nope.
Have Tommy Cash's mime.
Tommy Cash's mime with the big crocs, right?
Yeah, I think the big moment here was like the big red boots. He was the one to release them as the Croc collab. So
Yeah.
in yellow, he was the one that showed the new collab to the public. But he's all about doing like a statement in fashion shows. So
Yeah. Then we have the Sophia Richie wedding. And I feel like this is what really boosted her
the
this year.
quiet luxury,
Yeah.
yeah.
The whole thing of, yeah. But I do feel like she also changed her vibe.
Yeah, that was
A
the
lot.
thing. People were talking how smart she was in like changing her whole vibe
Yeah.
and like showing that to people in a really smart way with this wedding.
Yeah.
It was smart
It was
because
smart.
now she's like the icon of quiet luxury.
Yeah. Oh, and she has a collaboration with Jerv Avenue, with Matilda Jerv's
Oh my god, yes,
brand.
that's true.
It was insane, actually. So, yeah.
Not a big fan of the look and of her, but whatever. It's a moment.
Whatever. Oh, then we have some really iconic moments from Margot Robbie this year.
Promoting Barbie.
Promoting Barbie. She wore the exact same outfits as the Barbie dolls wore. And I think it was really iconic. I
Yeah.
think it was really fun.
And we've been seeing that more and more now, like celebrities promoting their movies with outfits related to the movie.
Yeah,
And it's fun.
I think it's really fun. A good way to embody it.
And to finish it off, we have Kim's nipple bra.
Kim's nipple bra.
What was that?
Well, I think it's genius.
You
It's
think it's
sold
genius?
out.
It's sold out?
Yeah, people are crazy about it.
You think it's genius?
I think it's genius.
I thought it was
It's
like
sold out.
pointless.
It's sold out.
Because I was like, isn't the whole purpose of a bra to hide the nipples?
No, wait, I have a theory.
Okay.
For example, I have no titties.
I have no titties.
I have no titties. So therefore, I could never have the like nipple look.
Oh, that's smart.
So if I buy that, I'm gonna have the nipple look.
Oh, that's cool. That's a new perspective.
I
Yes,
know.
that's cool.
I know.
'Cause sometimes it's cool to have, because I was thinking, it's not that I have a huge titties, but like I was thinking, I hate using bra actually.
Yeah.
So the only reason I wear it is because sometimes it looks weird on shirts.
Yeah.
You know, the shape and all.
Exactly.
So do you wanna? Why do you want to wear a bra that has the shape of a nipple if you're trying to like somewhat hide of a nipple?
Yeah, but for me, I feel like sometimes it's not the nipple that looks weird. It's like the shape.
Okay, I see.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like they're sad.
Yeah. They are
and now
sad.
they're gonna look happy with the
Mm.
nipple still.
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
I think her PR is so good,
So good.
so good, and like the advertisement that she has been doing for Schemes, like all the marketing campaigns are really nice now.
Really
I
nice.
saw like the Christmas, I saw like
the snow
New Year's
one,
Eve.
the ski
Yeah.
one's really nice. She looks
He has
really
like
pretty.
she has like this whole 90s vibe
Yeah.
to the campaigns.
I
That
love
is
it.
cool, and she's kind of acting now, which
Yeah.
almost like making fun of herself. And
I haven't
Looks good.
watched her in American Horror Story yet.
yeah, only clips on TikTok, but it sounds nice.
Yeah. She sounds good.
Yeah, that might be a winner, I think. Kim's nipple bra or Haley and Justin.
True. They were the two, I would say they were the two most talked about out of these ones. Maybe Haley and Justin, actually.
Yeah, probably are more talks.
Yeah.
I think it must be press, but I'm gonna give them the winner. Press or not, they were talks.
Yeah.
And it's a wrap.
Okay, it's a wrap for 2023 awards. This was really fun and a good way to recap the year.
And end the year. And we still have one thing that we haven't done in a while, which is pink ball time.
It's ping pong time.
People time.
I'm gonna take it and you read it. Or do you
Sure.
want me to read it? You read it? Okay. Here you go.
Oh my god, first theme of the year. Mindset to success.
Wow. Okay, we're
You're starting
aiming high.
yeah. You're
Aiming
starting the
high.
year with positivity.
Okay, yeah. I remember when we put this theme on here, we were thinking of like, yeah, basically tips on productivity, like how we work,
Creative blogs, how
creative-
to overcome
exactly.
them.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting episode.
It might be helpful to start on a good term this year and for us to
True,
just hop on the right path.
true. Yeah, it was the perfect theme.
So yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's already 2024 for you guys, but for us it's still 2023. So I guess we are gonna see you on the next year.
Yeah, see you next year, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.